Hello, everyone. This is Independent Conservative. I'm Ryan Boland. Thank you all for joining me. I want to start this video off first by stating that the governor of Ohio, my state, the governor of Ohio, DeWine, is a wimpy Republican. He's a rhino, Republican in name only. And what am I talking about? Well, like he and a lot of other so-called Republicans giving in to the radical left, he just vetoed a bill that would protect kids from transgender surgery and would protect females from having men claiming to be women compete in female sports. This fool vetoed the bill. Let's get right into this. Stuff like this is just sick and disgusting. It's sick and disgusting, but we're seeing more and more of this. I'm just going to read you a portion of this because I'm going to get right into my commentary. Ohio's Republican Governor Mike DeWine vetoed a bill on December 29th that would protect children from dangerous and permanent transgender medical procedures and ban male-born transgender athletes from playing as females in girls' and women's sports. The state legislature passed the Enact Ohio Saving Adolescents from Experimentation SAFE Act, HB 68, this month. Okay. With the veto, the Republican governor broke from his own party, which overwhelmingly supported the measure. While the GOP-led legislature does have enough GOP seats to override DeWine's veto, it is not known when or if this might occur, the Associated Press reported. Yeah, it's probably not. We'll see. DeWine showed that he accepted the left's historical claims that opposition to transgenderism causes trans kids to commit suicide. Wow. The governor said he made his veto decision after speaking to medical providers and added, quote, "I've also listened to youth and parents who have told me if not for this treatment, their child would be dead," end quote. And let me just say this right off the front. Parents that support this kind of stuff with their children are not good parents. They're terrible parents. You're terrible. Somebody will say, well, Mr. Bolden, you're judging. Yeah, I am. I'm judging because, well, you're not supposed to judge where you see it in the Bible. You can't take one scripture and say, oh, you're not supposed to judge, because the Bible also says that Christians are to judge righteous judgment. Okay, so I'm pronouncing a judgment on parents that support this mental illness. You are bad parents. Let's go on. Now, I want nobody to say, well, we got to stop being so wimpy, man. We really got to stop being so wimpy. But I'm going to read a little bit more of this. DeWine said the consequences, I'm not talking about anyone on this, just watch this video. DeWine said the consequences of this bill could not be more profound. Ohio will be saying the state, the government, knows better than the two people who love their child the most, the parents. The parents that support this is me talking. The parents that support this kind of stuff, they need help. They're the ones need the help. DeWine went even further and noted that he is directing his administration to craft rules that would accede to the transgender lobby and try to head off any meddling by the legislator. He also implored the legislator to join him in affirming radical transgenderism for children. That's all I'm going to read right there. You guys can read the rest of that article in the description box below. But that's disappointing and sickening. I mean, they've already passed that marijuana law in the state of Ohio, legalizing marijuana all in the state of Ohio. I mean, that can be argued, about the legalization of marijuana. But I think really the bigger picture of the legalization of marijuana isn't just to get more taxes, okay? Because chances are they will get more taxes. I don't think it's just that. I think that the legalization of the marijuana in the state of Ohio is to open up doors for other drugs to be legalized. That's what I believe. I believe there's a bigger picture. Okay, this goes all the way back to the 1960s countercultural countercultural revolution, when LSD was introduced to millions of young people on college campuses all over this country. But I'm not going to go into the detail of that. Why would you be passing out LSD tablets to young people on college campuses? Because you want to help them, you want to develop them. Are you serious? Go a little bit deeper into the so-called countercultural revolution, and you'll find out what I'm talking about. But getting back to this situation here, the legalization of marijuana, I think in the state of Ohio was a bigger picture. And what am I saying? This whole idea of Governor DeWine vetoing a bill that would protect our youth from this kind of life-altering procedure on their bodies is an atrocity. But more and more of our Republicans, more and more of these guys are doing things that Republicans ain't supposed to be doing. And I think a lot of stuff like this, if you're not level-headed and you don't have a strong moral basis, can really, really discourage you. Because if you got preachers or people that profess to be preachers doing things you know they're not supposed to be doing, or being accused of things you know they're not, that's crazy. You got politicians doing things that they ought not be doing, signing bills that they ought not be signing, vetoing bills that you shouldn't be vetoing. You should be letting pass if you have any sense of morality. But this is just really, really insane. And I have to ask myself this question. I'm pretty sure you guys would too. What political edge? Who's paying him to do this? Who's paying him to do this? Who's paying him to veto this? Who is he supporting? You can't say, well, I'm listening to the parents. Oh, come on, man. Don't give me that. You probably had an interview with some parents that support this kind of stuff. Look, I'm going to start summing this up because there ain't a whole lot I need to say. But the bottom line is any parent that supports this type of stuff, yes, it's your children, but if a parent supports this kind of stuff for their children, okay, then that parent is not a good parent. That parent needs help. That parent needs help. You heard it from me. They're not good parents, and a day is coming for them. Because you yourself as a parent should have enough sense to know, wait a minute, I don't want to submit my son or daughter to something that's going to alter their life, alter their body for the rest of their life. What parent would support this? What parent would even think about supporting this? I mean, you can't, now let's be real, you can't control what parents do. But it bothers me that you have parents that support these type of surgeries on children's bodies, on their own children's bodies, that would harm them that would alter their bodies for the rest of their life. And then you have parents that are trying to protect their children from this type of stuff, such as transgenderism being pushed on their kids in the schools, and they're demonized. They're accused of being potential terrorists. But parents like this, oh, you sweet, cute baby, oh, we love you. Oh, Judgment Day is coming for them parents. Judgment Day is coming for them if they don't get it right. This is sick and it's disgusting. And Governor DeWine, he ought to be ashamed of himself. I'm getting so sick and tired of these Republicans claiming to be people of morality and all this kind of stuff. They're no different than the Democrats. That's why one of the reasons why I changed my title of my YouTube channel to Independent Conservative, because I believe in the conservative platform, but I don't follow some Republicans simply because they're Republican. You can't put me in a category and say, oh, Mr. Bolden is a conservative, so he's going to vote for this Republican. He's going to automatically vote Republican. No, I'm not. I'd rather not vote at all than vote for any Republican that's no different than a Democrat. Your morals are no different than theirs. Why would I even bother? But I believe in the conservative platform. I believe in protecting our borders. I believe in God. I believe in the church. I believe and when I say the church, I'm not talking about a building. I'm talking about Jesus Christ. I believe in or some organization. I'm talking about Jesus Christ. I believe in the nuclear family. I believe in the flag. I believe I'm a patriot. I love my country. I love the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and the Declaration of Independence that have granted me personally, the freedoms that I have. Maybe somebody else don't feel that way, but okay, you feel that way. You don't feel that way. You feel like America didn't grant you that. Okay, I get it. Do your thing. But I don't believe that nonsense. Okay. These are the things that I believe. But if a Republican don't support those beliefs, if they don't support, then you're not going to get my vote. You're not going to get my vote. So I just wanted to say that. Yeah, I just wanted to say that and bring that video up because, yeah, this is this crazy, man. When you have this mix-up like this mixture of rhinos and far left Democrats, radical Democrats, you're almost left with only people on the outside trying to get votes. And what I'm basically saying is people like Trump and Ramaswami. Okay. From what I understand, correct me in the comment box if I'm wrong, because I don't know all the details. I think he's independent. Some people say that he's a part of the system. Maybe not. I have no clue. But he sounds independent to me. Okay. He could be a mole, but he sounds independent to me. And Trump. More and more people are starting to look towards populist candidates rather than the establishment Republicans and Democrats, because these establishment Republicans and Democrats stink. They're only concerned about the donors. They're only concerned about their donors. They are not concerned about the American people. And sooner or later, they're going to pay. They're going to pay. And what I mean by they're going to pay in votes. They're not going to get any votes. It's going to be the populist candidates that are going to get the votes. And the deep state won't be able to keep them out. They'll try, but they ain't going to be able to get them out. They can try. You can try to do something crazy like try to take them out physically. You try to take them out physically. Okay, go ahead. But all you're going to do is make them a martyr. That's all you're going to do. If you make them, and that's something the deep state don't want to do. The deep state, I'm pretty sure, don't want to make these populist candidates a martyr, because then they'll get even more praise, and the population will resist even more so. They'll push back even more so, because it will be then and completely evident that there's something bigger going on. So yeah, I wanted to say that this is a bunch of nonsense. He needs this rhino is no different than the rest of them. He's probably got paid to do this. Bunch of nonsense. And any parent that supports this kind of stuff, you need help. Period. Bottom line. That's my opinion on it. People can take it or leave it. It is what it is. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, that's my word on that. What do you guys think about this craziness? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. God bless you all. See you again.